Hi, my name is Ma Kiao Yun. I'm a tea lover and I'm a candy maker. I started drinking tea during those years I worked in China. Tea drinking to me back then was more like a social event. Most of the time, it never come across my mind what tea we were drinking or what tea wares we were using. And sometimes, tea session could simply mean an in-between event, something that we do before we head out for our dinner gatherings. And sometimes, it's just a session for us to cool down after some heavy liquor drinking. Some tea lovers like to drink tea because they like to make new friends with the common interest. Maybe because of the way I started my hobby, I like to drink tea with friends more than drinking tea to make friends. I do meet a lot of interesting people along the way of tea brewing. One of them is Kenry. Catching up with Kenry sometimes means meeting up over a nice bak kut teh session. And of course, pairing the nice bak kut teh with nice Nanyang Tea. Always admire how our grandfather's generation have made it through all their hardship during their era in this wonderful country. It always amazed me how Nanyang Tea have made it possible for that generation to enjoy a luxury beverage at an affordable price. And it also amazed me their spirit of willing to work hard while finding their little pleasure in life through little things like tea and candy. Yes, candy. Ting ting candy. Ting ting tang. Something that made with simple natural ingredients. Yet it provides everyone a small little treat that sweetens everyone's life. Reminding all of us during hardship, there always exists something sweet and worth looking forward to. Candy is also another passion in my life beside tea. I make sweets for a living, which is why I call myself a sweet man. I have this special interest in making sweets since I was a little kid. In the year 2012, I took the interest a bit too far and ended myself having a candy shop every little kid's dream of. Together with my business partner, we have successfully revived the Nanyang recipe of making Ting Ting candy since 2014. We have also integrated spices into our all-time classic and launched lollies such as chili lamb, plum guava, and spicy mango. We have worked with National Heritage Board with various roadshows featuring how spices are being integrated into candy making, reminding us how Singapore was an important spices trading hub back then. Our Ting Ting candy also widely available in various museums, gift shops, and heritage centres. And our Ting Ting candy, what I mean is our Singapore's Ting Ting candy, is also currently in the process of reviewing to be officially listed as one of the food heritage under the intangible cultural heritage of Singapore. Sometimes friends will ask me, for your tea drinking hobby, do you have any plans to go into the tea business? Or maybe like open up a tea cafe? And I always answer them back the same question. For what? Besides the fact that there's still so much thing for me to learn about tea. I guess I have enough of my share of crazily pursuing a hobby in candy making and turning into a brand that almost having 1 million followers on Facebook. I would rather keep tea drinking as something personal. I've always enjoyed the process of brewing tea by myself, especially after a hard day at work. And I always like to capture all these special moments I have through photos and sometimes video. I would post them to Instagram and use the Instagram as a form of diary recording, as well as my tea tasting notes. And I must really confess, I'm a very visual person. I like to see beautiful things and look at beautiful things. And in the process of drinking tea, it teaches me to look beyond what's in front of me. It triggers all the other senses in me. It makes me want to learn more about myself. And it makes me to a better person. Little things like boiling water teaches me to be more patient. Little things like finding the little notes inside the tea teaches me to be more sensitive. It teaches me to be more sensitive to how my body reacts to what I intake. And beside all the things that tea teaches me, I also enjoy the process of playing with my tea wares. And so, after all, I guess I'm still a very visual person. But hey, what's wrong with that? And that's me.